Alright, when you start off, you need to go to sites.google.com. If you're logged in already on your login, you should get this. And you're just going to start off with a blank page. And all of this stuff is editable. I want you to look at this before you start with your sketches, because you can kind of get the idea of how you want to set everything up. So then setting everything up, meaning how you want the layout to be. You could have it set up in, 3 boxes here. This is your home page. You have to set your name of your page. I would say, your name and portfolio. So, and over here it would say that. You could add your logo. So when we go here, and from what I said on the earlier assignment, is that if you do have a PNG with a transparent background, you don't have to worry about whatever's in the background here. So if I was to upload, let me just make a quick PNG. I'm gonna hit OK here, and let me just draw out. I have a darker background, so I'm just going to add a layer, delete this one so that it's transparent, and then I'll just draw something like this here. And this is just, say this was your logo with a transparent background. I'm going to save for web, which is file export save for web. You see it has a transparent background. I'm just going to hit save and then save it to my desktop so that I can find it. Alright, so now I'm going to go back over to sites, and I see it here right away. And I hit OK, and you can see that that could be my logo there if I had a logo set to put up here. Alright, so then alt text, you could put text when you scroll over, so it could be my logo, and when you scroll over it, it should say my logo when I'm off this box. Fave icon is the icon you see that's usually up here. So if you have a logo that's one color, you might want to put it right up there. You upload that. So I could upload this same file, or else, let me see if I have anything else here. Let's see if I could just grab this. Alright, so then just hit OK. And the same with this. When you hover, you see these little icons that pop up. You can click on the icon, and you can see that you can change this. You can change the header type. You could change the image. So if I change the image first, put an image in there, and maybe I could change the color. Let's see if I can change the color here. Header type is just the height. So I could change the height to be wide. Height-wise, it would be more else. I could make it shorter. If you click on the title here, you can change that. You could pretty much change anything you want here. You can change the font, change the font size. I would put something like my portfolio, or your name and portfolio again, because once you get into it and you insert pages, it's going to use this as your header. So once you get in here and you have your header all set, you want to put a footer. So I would go down here and it says add footer, just click on that, and you could put copyright, which is, I think it's option G, and then I think that gives you that copyright. And then you could go 2023 and then put your name, portfolio, and then you have a footer, and you can put like a disclaimer down there, or whatever it is that you want to put. For the content, you just go to insert, and you can use some of these for content. So if you decide to do something like this and do 3 columns, and this is what I want to see in your sketches. I want to see the columns. I want to see you have a header. I want to see how many columns you put on the first one. Maybe you have more columns on the second one. But these columns shouldn't show everything. I would put maybe highlighted stuff here, or look at examples. What you want to do is go up here to pages, and you want to add a page that has sketches. For the sketch of the days, you can put up there, and then you want to add a page that says assignments, or you could put projects. So I would put projects. So now on each of these pages, you see they have headers already, and you have a menu up top. So you could go to your sketches page, home page, projects page, and the same thing with setting this up. You go to insert, and you could pick whatever layout you want here, and you could even do a carousel. You click on carousel and you upload image. And say I have a bunch of images in a folder like this, I could select all these images and upload. Should upload them all. Insert, and it should give me a carousel. I haven't used this in a while, so these kind of scroll through on its own, and I'm pretty sure you can change the width here. So you want to use your grid, or your columns here. You see how they're given. It makes it very easy. So this should scroll when you have it published. I would save it, publish it, and when you publish it and you have all your pages, you can name it, and this is your URL. So you can name it whatever your name is, and then portfolio, publish, and then once it's saved, you should be able to go to that URL to see your page. So view published. Okay, so you can view the published site. And then you can see that this is the carousel, and it works by scrolling through. You could put images below this. I would try to look at other pages that are done so that you get an idea of how to set it up and maybe make it a little bit more exciting. I know that you can change the background by going into, say I want it to be a color, you could click on the palette here and sure you can change the color. This just gives you an option to use an image as the background, so you could use an image like this. And it should come up in the background there. But I want you to explore it because I haven't really used this in a long time, but I know it's very easy. Embed means that you can embed code, no code. Text box is just text. But all you have to do is click on the area you want anything to show up at, and you just select which you want here. So you can put a link to another page if you wanted to. So there's a button here. I'm pretty sure, let's see if they have a form. So you create a form, and it goes straight to a Google form, so that's kind of good. And then you can create your own form. Maybe you want to do a contact form, but I want you to create something that's kind of like your own site. So you might want a page for contact, and so we could, and eventually you could be able to take this and port it over to your personal site. But that's the basics, and we'll probably go over more as we do this, since it's the first time that I'm going to be doing it with you guys, and I want you to really look at it and see the capabilities of what you can do with it, and then start sketching it out.